I'm 37 years old. I'm married with 3 kids. I'm a local firefighter. I work for the fire department for the past 12 years. It's been a while since I've actually started really working out. I said, so maybe I should start going back to the gym. And so once I realized that was kind of my jumping off point to maybe I need to start getting back into working out, because for the last 6 or 8 years I've kind of switched my attention to more or less what the kids are doing and not so much what I'm doing. And so I kind of let go of my focus on my fitness and started worrying more about their fitness and their experience and their sports. And so CrossFit style exercises and CrossFit style workouts for the fire department. And so when that stuff starts to come out, they start trying to figure out how they can trend it into the fire service, how to make it more applicable to our job. And so that's some of the stuff they do. They come up with this FireFit, which is it's a way to use fire department qualities into the CrossFit style workouts. In high school, I partially tore my labrum, so I was out for maybe 3 or 4 weeks doing physical therapy stuff, odds and ends stuff, band work, trying to strengthen the muscles and stuff around it. And it was my non-growing shoulder, so it's kind of one of those things that you don't take into account just because you don't use it as much. But once it's injured and you're not using it to begin with, it's not your strength to begin with, you just kind of set it aside. And so I've always babied it, and I haven't really tried to continue the strengthening of the shoulder and the muscles around it. So I feel like sometimes it's extremely weak to where I don't even want to mess with it, because I feel like it would take so long to get the muscles and stuff around it stronger again, to get back up to full strength, because sometimes it hurts just trying to bear weight, just trying to lift some of the weights. It just hurts. It just gets really sore really quick because it's so weak that I just can't. It doesn't make sense. I just won't do I just won't do exercises that have a whole lot of shoulder strength in them. I feel like now I'm back on the road to where I was before, and I know my goal is not to get back to the way I was physically when I was 22, 23 years old. But if I could just kind of head back in that direction and get myself back in the 37-year-old shape of someone who can do some of those things, I'll be a lot happier than just kind of sitting on the sideline and watching the whole thing go down. The biggest thing about going to the gym is physically getting up and going. That's the thing. If you're not motivated to go, you're not going to go. Favorite exercise? I don't know that I have a favorite exercise. I like doing anything legs just because that's my strength. So I don't know. Maybe back squats. Maybe back squats. Yeah, because the deadlifts get so heavy. It's so heavy to where you think you just can't lift it off the ground. Back squats, I know it's on my shoulders. Got it. But the deadlifts, it's like that first 8 inches off the ground, it's almost like impossible. Sometimes it's just so slow, and it's like, okay, I just stand up, so to speak. But those first, it's like 8 to 10 inches off the ground feel impossible. Last year's goals were my 450-pound deadlift and my 400-pound back squat. So I completed those. This year I've done the dubs. I've improved my overall cardio. And so just the shoulder strength, the shoulder mobility is really the stickler. Because if I can work through that, I think I can get a lot, not necessarily stronger, but I can get a lot more a lot more reps done, a lot more stuff done. I'm Richard Grubbs, and I'm part of CrossFit 1088.